Hiya, I'm Jasper, and welcome to your video review for Love, Death, and Robots, Season 2. So, as always, I'm going to give you the good, the bad, and the furry. There's kind of too much furry to talk about, just to line it out for each individual episode, so what I'm probably going to do is I'll probably make a review for each individual episode, because that's what I did last season, or at least for most of last season. So that's what I'm going to do here. So this is just kind of my overall season review. And what it comes down to is that watch it on as big a screen as you can, because the CGI is absolutely amazing. Most of the stories are good, like interesting and good, like I really enjoyed them. But I think season 1 was better. I think the stories were a little bit better. They were a little bit more interesting, a little bit more different. And there was a greater variation in the animation style. This one, it seemed like there was like 2 different kinds, and the rest were like super realistic CGI and how those were interpreted. So I liked it, but the other thing is that, you know, while there was still some blood and gore in this one, there wasn't any titties. In season 1, they were like, hey, this is an adult show, so we're going to have violence and cursing and like bloody, you know, eviscerations and blah, blah, blah. And because as actual adult humans do a lot of times, like there's going to be sex, and we're not going to like just fade to black or pan away. Like, we're going to show it. Just because it's animated doesn't mean there can't be any nude scenes. It was like the HBO of animatedness. And I like that. I think that was one of the selling features. Not that it was like, oh, it's going to have sex for sex's sake, but like just the fact that like you can have an adult animated show that also includes nudity. And in this one, the like one episode that had like a love scene in it, they super backlit it so you couldn't see any of the titties. And then when there was a different episode that had like I think that they edited out the dick for most of the shots, because of my understanding of male anatomy, you probably would have seen the dick a whole lot more based on the camera angles. There was like one far away shot, and then one where it was like super obscured by a bunch of other things, and it's like, we are adults watching an adult-oriented show. We made it through season 1 just fine, and we didn't like squeal and like cover our eyes and ears and be like, I can't handle this. So we clearly can. I'm not saying, again, don't have it for the sake of having it, but like these shows didn't, so why can't season 2 have that? That's just me. I felt like I probably could have forgiven it if it wasn't for the 2 episodes where they did show nudity. They like made a point to backlight it so you couldn't see it, or like all of the camera angles so that you couldn't see it except for like just barely, like, oh, there it is, there's it. I didn't like that. Like, we are adults watching an adult show. But yeah, I mean, the other than that, it was a good show. I enjoyed the episodes. There was a funny one, and there's some things that, you know, it's just good. If you like season 1, you'll like season 2, just not as much. So just excellent quality show. Alrighty, that's all I have for this one. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming. Hope you see it my episode reviews. So, bye.